Have you ever wondered why some people blow up and then move on in a flash, while others hold on to things for days or even years? Why do some forgive easily while others hold grudges like precious jewels? Well, my friends, a lot of it comes down to our temperament. You know, I've always been fascinated by what makes us tick, what makes us different, and what makes us uniquely ourselves. And understanding the four temperaments, sanguine, choleric, melancholic, and phlegmatic, can unlock so much about how we handle conflict and, yes, even forgiveness. Knowing your temperament and the temperaments of those you love can be a real game changer. It helps us understand our reactions, communicate more effectively, and build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. It's about extending grace to ourselves and others. So let's dive in, shall we? Sanguines, our dear sanguines. They light up the room with their energy and charisma. They're the social butterfly, always laughing, always telling a story. If you've got a sanguine in your life, you know there's never a dull moment. They're expressive, outgoing, and oh so optimistic. But how do our sanguine friends handle conflict? Well, they tend to bounce back quickly. Remember that time your sanguine friend got into a tiff with someone, and then 5 minutes later they were laughing and hugging like nothing happened? That's our sanguine. They don't like to hold on to anger or resentment. They'd rather forgive and move on, keep those good vibes flowing. Forgiveness comes easily to them, almost like breathing. It's a beautiful thing, that ability to let go. But sometimes, just sometimes, our dear sanguines might gloss over the deeper issues. They might be so quick to forgive that they don't allow themselves or others to truly process the hurt. And that's where the growth comes in. If you're a sanguine, my challenge to you is this. Don't rush to fix the mood. Listen to the heart of the issue. Let those you love know that you hear their pain, that you see their tears, because sometimes the greatest gift you can give is the gift of truly listening. Now let's talk about our choleric friends. These are our natural-born leaders, our go-getters, our movers and shakers. They're direct, decisive, and always have a plan. They see a problem, they fix it, no time for dilly-dallying. And when it comes to conflict, well, they see it as a challenge, an opportunity for growth. They're not afraid to speak their minds, to stand up for what they believe in, but sometimes that directness can come across as, well, a little bit harsh. They might not always realize the impact of their words. Now, forgiveness for a choleric isn't always easy. They need to see that it aligns with their values, with their sense of justice. Holding on to anger doesn't serve them, but they need to feel that the apology is genuine, that the lesson has been learned. And here's the thing about our choleric friends. Deep down, they have the biggest hearts. They're passionate, they're loyal, and they do anything for the people they love. So, my message to the cholerics out there is this. Strong leaders admit when they hurt others. That's real strength. Melancholic, the deep feelers. Our melancholic friends, they feel things deeply. They're the poets, the artists, the musicians of the world. They see the beauty in everything, but they also feel the pain more acutely. They're introspective, thoughtful, and incredibly loyal friends. But when conflict arises, our melancholic friends tend to withdraw. They retreat into themselves to process their emotions, to make sense of the hurt. They need time and space to heal, and that's okay. It's important to honor their process. Forgiveness for a melancholic is a journey, not a destination. They need to work through their emotions to understand the why, the how, the what-ifs. They might replay the situation over and over in their minds, trying to find a different outcome. And that's where self-compassion comes in. If you're a melancholic, remember to be kind to yourself. You're not defined by your hurt, by your past. You are worthy of love and forgiveness from others and from yourself. Let go of the need for perfect closure. Sometimes, moving forward is the only closure you need. Phlegmatic, the peacemakers. Now, our phlegmatic friends, they are the peacemakers of the world. They're easygoing, agreeable, and always willing to lend a helping hand. They value harmony and avoid conflict like the plague. They'd rather keep the peace than rock the boat. And you know what? The world needs more phlegmatics. Their calm energy is a soothing balm in a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming. They remind us to slow down, breathe and appreciate the simple things in life. But sometimes our phlegmatic friends might bottle up their emotions in an effort to keep the peace. They might not speak up when they're hurting, which can lead to resentment and misunderstandings down the line. So my message to the phlegmatics out there is this: true peace comes from honesty, not avoidance. It's okay to have needs. It's okay to set boundaries. Your voice matters and your feelings deserve to be heard. So there you have it, a glimpse into how each temperament navigates the sometimes rocky terrain of conflict and forgiveness. Which one resonated with you most? Which one describes your loved ones? Take 5 minutes today to reflect. How do you typically handle conflict? What's your default response to being hurt? Who do you need to forgive or ask forgiveness from? Just one honest conversation this week can be the start of something beautiful. It can be the bridge back to connection, to healing, to love. And isn't that what we all want? If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Let us know your temperament in the comments below.